Hey everyone, it's James with UMXCharts.com. July 2nd, about 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the daily chart of Bitcoin, BTC, USD on the Bitfinex exchange. So first of all, the video is not investment advice. And then second of all, I'm not sure what happened to my lines and stuff, but everything disappeared. So I kind of just remade the chart real quick. But ideally, one thing I've been talking about during this correction is that I definitely feel like we're either going to stop somewhere around this area, maybe in the mid 8 area, or possibly even deeper. And even a move that severe, I don't think will be enough to crush Bitcoin if it is truly an uptrend. And instead, we would use these areas to reaccumulate energy and head up. In the short term, there's definitely going to be some chop. I don't think it's going to be an easy drop like we've seen in the past. I think maybe best case scenario, Bitcoin could muster up some strength to try to retest the prior top in the 14,000 range. But I think if it does try to do that from this level, this zone, it will not be able to sustain it whatsoever. I definitely think if it tries to run for that area this quickly without having a deeper corrective move than what it already has, I mean, it's up like over 350%. So naturally, this profit-taking event is due for the market. So to see it try to rally really hard from this area, I just don't think it's going to end well for Bitcoin. So again, I'd rather see it pull back to this 8,000 level, like the high 8s, possibly low 9s, and then take off from there and try again to break through that 14,000, maybe head up even higher. I know a lot of people are looking for some crazy price movement from these zones, and people are drawing lines and going crazy like this is 20,000 all over again, except this time we're going to like 740,000 by year end or whatever the crazy projections are out there. But I do think that the corrective move will be enough to shake people out and start to get people very bearish again on the market. And then if it is truly going to hold up and make that run, we will see not only 14,000 cross, but obviously much higher areas. So in a nutshell, I still think there's further downside for the market, but there's definitely going to be a lot of volatility. So it's going to be good for people playing both sides of the market. It's definitely going to be advantageous to be able to short and go long in the market because the volatility is not going to cool down. If anything, we went from a very tight range of price to where Bitcoin wasn't doing anything, where everyone's poking it with the stick saying move, to kind of picking up that steam, chopping around, and now you can clearly see the magnitude of the volatility just in this area. So expect some thrashing around, and you're going to have to be extremely nimble during this process. Even if there's another attempt like this back up to 14,000, it's not going to happen in like something like this. It's going to be very violent, probably just as violent as this. So it's going to be very obviously quick, and you're going to have to be extremely nimble. But at the end of the day, I think we're at least going to see Bitcoin stop in this area to reaccumulate that energy that's going to be necessary for it to continue higher, and to try to find those buyers at a lower price point, because clearly there was not enough people to support Bitcoin in any of these levels, and we keep diving deeper and deeper and deeper to find something. So far, candle wise, we did find some buyers in this zone, enough to reverse the negative candle, push it back up. Now the question is can it hold? If it can hold going into the end of the week, that could be a positive sign for a little bit of a breakthrough. But if not, again, this is the area that I think will possibly be a golden area for Bitcoin in the longer term picture. As from there, we could start to make our way back up, and if not even higher than 14,000. And if that's happening, potentially going significantly higher from there. So hopefully all that makes sense to everybody. I do appreciate everybody's time, everybody's support. If you do like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, and I'll produce another video on Thursday. I'm hoping that video has a little more to it. Right now, we're just so steep that, of course, everything looks extremely negative, but I'm hoping we kind of build out a trend line in a sense and get a better idea on where Bitcoin's going to be over the next few days. And obviously we have July 4th around the corner. The holidays are typically positive for the market, so I think that tidbit is pretty well known out there in the market, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. So I'm hoping the Thursday video I have a little more to give in the video versus just the kind of repeating just the same thing that in my prior videos. But right now, majority of the moves already been had. Now it's just kind of that thrashing around, keeping people pretty much unstable, like on shaky ground. But I do think the overall trend is down. So anyways, everybody have a great day, great night, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll talk to everybody on Thursday.